Okay. Nice. Now we are live, I think. Let me just check. Right. Yeah. Mm, okay, somehow it's not. Okay, somehow it's not. It's working. Okay, I'm gonna shut myself off. Very good. Um, nice. Uh, but yeah, hi everyone. So thank you for joining. Very lovely to see all of you today. I am Lena. I'm developer relations engineer for Celo Foundation, and today we will have a technical workshop on how to build for MiniPay. We have amazing Cynthia here. She is developer relations lead from Celo Africa now, and she will teach you today how to work on Celo. And yeah, this whole workshop is in the context of the Build with Celo hackathon, which will start tomorrow. And I will tell you a bit more about that, but we will wait for like 3 more minutes just to make sure some more people join so nobody misses anything. And yeah, very excited for this one. Cindy, so great to have you here. Very excited for the workshop. And yeah. Okay. So yeah, everyone, I hope you have your next 3 weeks free and you are ready to do some hacking. We have a very, very exciting hackathon planned for you that is 3 weeks long. So clean your laptop and get ready hacking, I would say. And yeah, I think 1 more minute and I will start with the presentation. We will have like a quick intro to the Build with Celo hackathon, and then we will already also what is MiniPay, and then we will start with the workshop. At the end, we will have also some Q&A for everyone who has question on building on Celo, building for MiniPay, and yeah, and we're very excited. So I would say let's get started. Yeah, perfect. So welcome to today's workshop, building MiniPay dApps, building for Celo. As I already said, for everybody who joined new, I'm Lena. I'm working in developer relations at Celo Foundation, and I'm joined today by our guest Cindy, and she is the developer relations lead for Celo Africa DAO. Very excited to have her here, and yeah, let's get started. So first of all, let's start as always with Celo's motto: building with purpose, building for billions, unlocking the digital economy for billions of people worldwide with Celo. So today is all about hackathons and building for hackathons. And we will teach you how to really quick start a project with our existing developer toolings and how to get ready for the hackathon so you can yeah, just like focus on learning, focus on building, and not wasting time with setting anything up. So this is the QR code to the hackathon. You can scan it, but also below you can see the link. This hackathon is focused on AI. So the title is Built with AI, Transforming Personal Finance. It's the first hackathon of a series of 6 hackathons that we're going to have this year. And we are very excited to be partnering with Valerie, which is like core contributor to OLAS. OLAS protocol brings AI agents on chain. And we are very excited because they are building an agent specifically for this hackathon. It will be a trading agent, so we think it fits very well into our theme. And we will host a workshop very soon to explain you how to integrate that into your app. So just some key data about the hackathon. The hackathon will kick off tomorrow. So you have an end on the 21st of April. So you will have 3 weekends to build. And of course, the week between, but we also understand that you might be busy working. We have a prize pool of 10K CUSD. And we have 2 tracks. So the first track is Built with AI, Build Smart Personal Finance. And the second one is Built for MiniPay. Everybody can apply for both of these tracks. You can also just apply for one of these tracks. But yeah, of course, we would love for you to like build for MiniPay and also understand how to integrate AI into your project. On the right side, you can see all the prices. First prize will get 2.5 CUSD, second prize 2 CUSD, 2000 CUSD, and the third one 1.5 K CUSD. We have a pool price of 1000 CUSD. So all the projects that submit an eligible project will receive part of that price pool. And then for the OLAS prices, we have 2K for the project with the best OLAS integration of OLAS agent, and 1K for the best project integrating OLAS MEC. Which means the AI toolings provided by OLAS. Here you can see the hackathon schedule. As I said, we kick off on the 5th tomorrow, which is tomorrow. Today is our Build on MiniPay workshop. Next week, on Monday, we will have a team building and ideation workshop for everybody who hasn't managed yet to find a team over the weekend. We encourage people to work in teams. Of course, solo submissions are also allowed. That will be followed by the Build with AI tools, Build with OLAS workshop on next Tuesday on the 8th of April. And then the week after, we will have a workshop on how to implement AI agents. Very new here is we will have milestone check-in. So weekly, we ask you to, like in the first week, we will ask you to submit your already your GitHub and a short draft about your idea. And for the second milestone, we will ask you to already like prepare to have like see the code and already see your first draft for a presentation. So we will be able to also give you proper feedback, because we want, like, this is a hackathon where mentorship is very highly ranked, and we will also have, like, which we will announce tomorrow, we will have a lot of mentors that will be there to support all of you, and we will actually assign mentors to teams, because we want you to get the best care possible, and also we want to make sure you will be able to submit, and we want to make sure that you don't get blocked, and that somebody else is also there from the outside that helps you to get unblocked. So as submissions are 21st of April, then there will be a week of judging, and on the Friday, on the 25th, we will announce winners. So now let's get into it. Why are you participating in the hackathon? I think, first of all, we all know hackathons are a great place to learn, a great place to test out as a founder new features, find people for your team. But as a student and as a developer, test out new features, learn, improve your portfolio, and probably find a job and make good connections. But why on Celo? Why build for MiniPay? So for everybody who is new to Celo, Celo is a layer 1 EVM compatible blockchain. We have incredibly low gas fees, like 0.001, which is very low if you compare it to other chains. One of the key factors here also for building on Celo is like we are mobile first, so we also ask you to build mobile first, because most people that want to access the blockchain or like use blockchain technology, like are more on their phone, or for who it's more like, and not everybody sits in front of their desktop. So we encourage mobile first building, but also we provide the technology for that. And then the third feature, which is incredible, is that probably mostly paying that you pay for your gas fees in native tokens, like for on Ethereum with ETH, and but on Celo you can of course pay gas fees in Celo, but you can also pay gas fees in stable coins, and that's amazing. And you can also do that in MiniPay, which I will get into deeper now. What is MiniPay? MiniPay is a wallet that is integrated into Opera MiniPay and Opera Mini Beta. It's a mobile browser currently available on Android, but wait for the roadmap. There will be more availability soon, and it is integrated in Opera Mini Beta. We will show you later how that looks like. The exciting thing here is that Opera Mini currently has 80 million users, and that what they focus on is really creating a seamless user experience, like a Web 2 feeling. They really simplify blockchain interaction. It's a stablecoin wallet, so gas fees are paid in stablecoins. Stablecoins is what you see and how people are onboarded, and in general the whole wording, all the components are built in a very simple and accessible way. And building for MiniPay does not only mean to get access to like a possible distribution network of 80 million people, but also, getting access to that means you reduce your customer acquisition cost. A lot of Web3 applications that are being built currently do not really have access to a huge user base. Building for MiniPay would mean you get exposure to a network of 2 million users, which is very, very amazing. I think, and counting 10K plus users each day. So that is an incredible chance for you and building your application for actually mainstream adoption. So what can you build? We have a team, as I said, we have a team building workshop and an ideation workshop. So I will just like very quickly walk through that. This hackathon is about personal finance. So we look for ideas like autosaver, community savings, crowdfunding, apps like Splitwise, but also cash links like payment links, gift cards, coupons, and billing with MiniPay, utility bills, micro work marketplaces, and multi-send functions. And now we're going to start. Just a quick link. You can always go to docs.celo.org to find all documentation, and actually like on the top you will find immediately the right link to understand how to build for MiniPay. Today we will go through that, but we will also this workshop is for you to navigate through the documentation. We know not everybody is a vivid, a very focused reader. So this is why we are prepared this workshop for you today. And I would say, Cindy, are you ready to share your screen? Are you ready for the workshop?
Okay, hi everyone. Like Elena said, my name is Cindy. I'm the developer. First of all, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, nice. Awesome. So yes, I'm Cindy. I'm developer for Celo Africa DAO. So for today, I'll take you through a bit of Celo Composer. We'll have a quick setup of Celo Composer, and then I'll show you one of the templates that we've used. And also we'll get to see how you set up NGRock so that you can be able to tunnel your local host website. As you know, with MiniPay, you can't test your application using localhost, you need to tunnel it. So we'll also go through NGRock. And then finally, we'll also get to see using the emulator exactly how you test and interact with MiniPay in itself. So with that, let's just, okay, let me just share my screen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's coming. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, we are at the.
Can you zoom in a bit? I think right now it's a bit hard to see. Cindy, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let me just get started. That is not an issue. We will have her soon, I hope. For now, I will share my screen. So let me wait, just do this. We want to have, okay, cool. So, Cindy, you're back. Okay. Wait, let me just add you back to the stage. Okay.
Okay, really sorry for that.
No,
let's see.
don't worry.
Okay. Okay, just tell me if you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes. So
Okay.
yes, so we were here at the GitHub repo for Celo Composer. Again, if I buffer, just kindly tell me. So
Yeah. Can
the
you
first
just
thing
give
that
a
we will
quick,
do.
can you just give one quick intro to what is the Celo Composer before you go?
Okay, so Celo Composer is a template that helps you to quickly bootstrap your application in blockchain. So it gives you essentially templates starting from your hard configurations for your smart contracts to the front end. It just helps developers to be able to quickly boot up your application and work on it. As we noticed, when you're building, especially on blockchain, there's so much development environment that you need to set up. And so Celo Composer helps you to quickly spin up a starter kit for your application. Yeah, so it provides you front end and also for your backend, the hard hat or any other development tool you want to use, like Truffle, for developing on Celo. Yes, it's a very nice template that you can use. So, and you can just set it up using NPX. I mean, I had set it up already, but we can just do it again. Yes. Okay, let me just, yeah. So as you know, with setting up your environment, the first thing for you just create a directory, and then you can just to be able to use the Celo Composer. Apart from Git cloning it, you can just use npx. So let's just quickly, you see we've used React, and also if you want smart contract, use hard hat. Do I need a subgraph? No. And then for the project name, let's just give it starter kit. Yeah, so as it clones, in order to save on time, let it finish. I can also show you, this is an example of when you've finished setting up everything. Let's see if it's done. Yeah, so it's done. Yeah, so, and then
Yes, the
yeah,
session is recorded, and you will be able to see everything, the whole live stream, also on YouTube later. We will also share that after the session. You will
yes,
also receive an email with all the links that we mention here, so you can follow along and go through this tutorial again. And so
yes.
yeah.
Yes, so as you can see, we have our packages here. So we have our React app for the front end, and also because I chose hard hat, you can now, basically this is now a template for the Celo Composer. So let's get back to it. So one thing that I'd like you to see what we've done here with our header. When we go to here, you can see we only have one page. It's just one pager for our application. And then the most important thing that we need to go through first is the injection. One thing you need to understand with MiniPay is that for user experience, normally when we are building applications with, let's say, Ethereum-based wallets, you need to put a functionality for connecting your wallet. So, connect wallet button, the one that we use to a lot. But with MiniPay, you have the option to test out your application within the wallet in itself. So you don't need to prompt users to keep on connecting their wallets. So it really improves on user experience. So that's why if you see here from line 9, let me just in case. So let me just close this. So if you see here from line 9, first of all, we've had a function just to initialize the state so that you can be able to control the visibility of the button. So just to understand what you're talking about here, yes, we have the front end of the application here. So as you can see, because something I want you to realize is in my local host, I have this connect wallet button. So as we'll come to see the emulator later on, when we try now testing out this same application on MiniPay, this wallet and this button will be hidden. So that's the function of this function here. So we first initialize the variable to control the visibility. And something else that's very important from line 16 is which you need to put in essentially all your applications that you're building on MiniPay. So it's for detecting the button essentially is hidden. So that's the whole point of the use effect state here. So the whole point of this function is just to inject your MiniPay into your application.
Yeah.
So yes. So when we now
So
run,
basically, just to like if I have a different, if I'm not using Celo Composer, but I want to build for MiniPay, this would then be the part that I have to add to my application, right? Just
yeah,
just check for like is MiniPay and then hide my button based on that. Okay, cool.
yes. And also when you check the docs, when you're using whether you're using Web3.js or
Yeah.
ESAS, yes, there's the documentation have shown you all the code snippets that you need to
Yeah.
inject your MiniPay into
Okay.
the application if you
Okay.
have an existing project. Yes.
Yeah.
So something else which you need to notice is that currently we are at localhost. Normally it's on port 3000, but it's only that on my end the port was used, so we are at port 3001, port 301. So the next step is you need to also have NGROC, because NGROC it's a channel that you're able to tunnel. Essentially, you just need to connect your local host application to the internet so that it's accessible by other people. So you use NGROC. So you also need to install NGROC. On my end, I've already installed it, so you'll see it in action. So you install it, and then something also important, you need to add your authentication token. So that's why you're able to essentially use NGROC. So as you'll see in my other, yes, here. So essentially how I was able to connect with NGROC is I just use this command, NGROC HTTP 3001. I mean, it's already set up. So this is the command you use based on the port that you have, and then you know your connection is successful when you get such a
Okay.
response. As you can see, we have 200 okay responses, so meaning we are already connected. So you will see I have two different tabs here. One is on localhost, and then the other one has this really huge number. So this is the number that this is the link that you will use so that you can be able to test essentially on your Android phone, or rather the
Yeah.
Android emulator. So let me just share it here in the chat.
Right. We can, yeah, because now, like, let me share. Like, now, even though the localhost is running on Cindy's phone, I can actually, I'm actually able to also run her application on in my, like, for teamwork. This is very important, right? Or like, if, yeah, just for you to test. You can also do that in your phone. But yeah, let me just. Sunif, where did you share the? I know where. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now, wait, let me just add this. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So as you can see here, I have the Android emulator, and we just wanted to show you how Opera Mini Beta works. So you would install that on your phone, right? Opera Mini Beta. It's all in that. You can find that in the documentation. So if you look for MiniPay build, you go on this link, and then you have to. I'm sorry, this is so slow. As you can see here right now, I have MiniPay. You won't see MiniPay in your emulator before, like in your Opera Mini, before you go here and you click that link, Access MiniPay. And like clicking that link will add that link in your menu from Opera Mini. Now you can access it, and as you can see, it has a very simple interface, right? I have like a very known, like I want to send a certain amount. I can see here my balance and also my transaction history. Important here for all developers is like in the beginning, you don't have developer settings here. You don't see it. For that, you would have to go to About and click on version until it will tell you, okay, developer mode is activated. You will then have developer settings and you can turn off and on the testnet. This is just very important for you when you want to test your applications in MiniPay. And why are you like, of course, you can just have your local host, and I would recommend that for development purposes to like, sorry. of course, develop in your browser, but like as soon as you want to test the application in MiniPay, and now we want to show you how that would look like. So for everybody who is new in MiniPay, there's this page where you can discover applications. So this is also like if you build an application that can go here if it would be approved by Opera by Opera. So as you can see, it kind of feels like an app store inside of the wallet, which is like a new experience. I think for most Web3 native people that always have this extra wallet in their browser, right? But like for a phone, we all had this where you have to like it always switch between MetaMask and your app, and it does not work. Or like I think we all had the experience of having to restart our applications a lot. So what we can do now is we open up the site tester, and then I can add the link that Cindy just sent me. And now I can actually see the page that she built. And maybe, Cindy, you want to show how it would look like in your browser? Or like, maybe I can. So in your browser, it looks, yeah.
Just give it some time because I'm using the free plan for NGROC, so it takes a bit. It takes some time to load. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What we just wanted to show you, like what I want to say, this is how you should develop, right? Like if you are developing, you should always develop mobile first. So this is the right. If you build for MiniPay, develop mobile first. Don't have the whole screen for your development. You want it to look good on your phone. In general, there is a good principle to go by because it's easier to move from mobile first to like from having a full screen and then making it mobile. And then we also prepared some boilerplate code that you can find in the repository that we will share later. But oh, I'm sorry, this takes. And so we added, like Cindy added some boilerplate code that you can find in the repository. It's basically just two functions. It's probably hard to see, so let me zoom in. One is just about sending CUSD, and it's very simple transfer function. And the second one is just to sign a transaction, right? To sign a message. And how would that look like? Like this is something that we all know from interacting with Web3 application. We send 0.0 CUSD, we confirm, and now we can even go here. Oh, now we can see, actually, you can see it's the same. Oh, and I successfully. So as you can see, we have the same screen. It looks the same. And now I want to show you how that looks inside of MiniPay. I feel like that was like the thing that I needed to understand for the first time when I was developing how, because suddenly we don't have the wallet connect button here up here anymore, right? This is also why we need to switch the testnet in the settings of MiniPay, because we can't just change it through a button. And then now we like, if we want to send, this is what we're gonna do. And sorry, this is not an error. That was that just happened because I clicked 2 times the button. And also for signing a message, this would look like this, right? Site tester is asking you to sign this message. We sign the message and it is approved. Now, if we go back to MiniPay, we will be able to see the transaction that we just sent. So it's like a normal block explorer. We can see immediately inside of our wallet, also our activities. one important thing to like using the Android emulator, of course, like you can also test the application. Testing your application is important for your final pitch and also yeah, just like for your final version. So this will probably be something you run into at a later stage, because for development you probably will use your browser. Important here is to know you can't set your MiniPay account up in the emulator. You have to do that in your phone. Google has some like requirements where you can create a wallet with your phone number through the emulator. So make sure to have an account created beforehand and just sign up with the Google Mail address that you have connected to your phone address where you created this wallet. That is a very important disclaimer. One other disclaimer that I want to add for everybody who is developing with Remix. If you develop with Remix, just a hint for all developers, and if you're new to developing on Celo, this is something that will be fixed soon, that we raised with Remix, but you will have to, when you and this is just for everybody if you're new to development, don't feel overwhelmed by me showing that. I'm just showing that for everybody who knows Remix. When you want to compile your contract here, you have to choose 0.8.16 or below, because otherwise you will run into errors. So like just to, this is the end of the demonstration. What I just want to say here is like, we just introduced you to Celo Composer, and we have a lot of mentors that we will also introduce tomorrow. We have the Discord channel, and you will also find all the mentors on the hackathon page. Like, if you get stuck with Celo Composer, if you get stuck with like deploying your contract, please reach out to people. Like, don't try to do that for like more than 3 hours. We have so many incredible mentors that went through hackathons that can help you with development. Like, if you run into an error that you can't solve for 2 or 3 hours, and I used to be a beginner at hackathons. I spent a whole day and like doing things that somebody else could have solved for me in 2 minutes. So you don't want to be frustrated. You don't want like to waste your whole day on like a simple thing that you will soon learn how to manage, but that right now you're not able to solve. So please reach out to us. You already know Cindy. She will be there and be able to support you. I will be there and able to support you. And also, we will assign you mentors, or you can also reach out to mentors that you would like to have sponsor you. So yeah, very like the support is there. We want you to build. We want you to like really explore what you can do with blockchain technology, what you can build for MiniPay. We want you to get as far as possible. So again, join tomorrow's kickoff. We will explain the whole structure again of the hackathon. It helps to like have an overview until when you have to finish what to like make a proper plan for yourself. And then don't be shy to reach out. That is the most important thing. Yes, this is recorded. Yes, I will also share the recording in the Discord later. Yeah, this is like just my appeal to all of you. Reach out if you need help. This is I think the hardest thing to learn as a junior developer, in general as a developer. But we are here and we want to help you, and we want to see what you're building. And my second one is like, if you start building, always submit. It's rewarding to feel like you submitted something, even if it's not completely done. Does somebody have questions from now? For now, you can put them here in the chat. We will share the link in the Discord. So if you have questions afterwards regarding also it's in the Celo Discord. Let me share the link with you. Second. I'm here. Yes. What technology you learn here? So just to summarize what we did today, it's Celo Composer as a starter kit. Of course, you can integrate like this one block of code that Cindy showed into any application, and then it will be ready for MiniPay if it's built for mobile. But if you haven't started yet, then you can use Celo Composer, which is a great starter kit for a hackathon. The rest, you can so this is a Celo hackathon. So for submitting your project, you will have to deploy your project on Celo mainnet or Celo testnet. As OLAS, like the AI tooling is only on mainnet, we would assume you would also deploy your contract on mainnet to integrate with OLAS. But we will have a workshop on OLAS integration next week. So for this, what we learned today is the Celo Composer using ngrok, Android Studio, and MiniPay inside of Opera Mini Beta. Okay, this is what we looked at today. You can find all of that in like that in our docs. All the steps that we just described. This is more like a walkthrough for people that, like me, I cannot read through documentation. I overread half of it, and then I'm confused why nothing works. So this is why we have this video also to add some disclaimers. The other question is, can you still register for the hackathon? Yes, applications will be open until submission time, as we work with several communities that are building at the same time also in boot camps. We want to encourage you to sign up as early as possible to find a team, to get the proper guidance and the proper mentorship. So that did not work properly as my last message was supposed to be like that. But as I said, we will share all of the information with all the participants today that was shared here with all the links. Let me just go here through the slides. So we just demoed the Celo Composer. You can find all the developer resources in the docs, and you can get test tokens in the Celo faucet. If the Celo faucet is empty, please reach out to me on Discord. This is my username on Discord, Gigahertz. And let me go through. Here you can sign up for the hackathon in case you haven't. So scan this code. I will also share the link to the hackathon again, just so you can click directly on it. You don't have to scan. And yes, and then we just want to say thank you for attending this workshop today. It was lovely. Cindy, thank you so much for coming on and for hosting the workshop. I think everybody learned a lot, and the presentation link is actually to a similar presentation, so you should be fine. But we will also share the presentation. I'm very happy. Thank you so much, Dense, for your comment, for your compliment. Thank you everyone for joining today. Very much looking forward to seeing all your projects. And reach out if you have any questions or need any help. We are here, and we are here to help you and to build amazing things. So see all of you tomorrow in the kickoff and next week in the team building. Bye everyone. Thank you for joining. Good night.